Good morning, everyone. I'm joining you from Evanston, Wyoming. This is the second day of the Sauer hunting course. So if you're looking to get into hunting or you're learning to start your journey, highly recommend checking it out. Yesterday we covered a few things. We went to the range, we zeroed out our rifle, worked on accuracy and precision, making sure we made adjustments if we were hitting too high, too low, too far to the left, right, etc. Also worked on ranging with our binos, looking at targets. We started out at 100 yards, and then from there we made some adjustments, and then we went to 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and then even 1,000. I even got a 1,000-yard shot yesterday. I hit the target twice. Super excited. It's been a super fun day. Wanted to give a little bit of insight about what they're doing. It is a 3-day course, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're on day 2, like I said. We're gonna be going over some more drills. We'll be changing locations and doing a different location of where we're actually going to do the rifle shots. A couple different things that we got. We got the cross rifle. It is a 6.5 Creedmoor 6-hour had. I actually had this at last year's Hunter Games with SIG. Really cool, awesome rifle. It has a scope, everything set up, mounted last year, and we have that same setup for this year. So looking forward to play around with it a little bit more, getting more familiar with it, being able to zoom in, zoom out, make adjustments. So it's been really cool. If you are interested in learning how to hunt and you don't know where to start, this is a great class. I heard about it last year and it was really intriguing because even though I'm from Montana and I grew up there, I didn't have any experience. So this was kind of the first step to getting that next step of actually planning to hunt. A few of the items, like I said, they gave us was a rifle. Then they gave us this cool little setup. It has the binos. Essentially, you put it on like so. You strap it in the front and then strap it down here. So you have your binos on your chest. So if you are glassing, which you're looking for animals, which we did last night, it makes it easy to essentially pull down. You can pull them out, and of course they're strapped here, so if you want to let them go and let them hang, that's an option. You have the options here also for the range and the mode, and so the technology is incredible to be able to help you make sure you're on point. Like I said yesterday, we did that during the day. We had a little bit of lunch break. We talked, had a vendor come in, talked a little bit about boots, what you want for depending on the climate or the type of hunt you're going on, whether it's sheep, elk, deer, terrain, how hot it is, how cold it is. So that was really cool, just to learn a lot more about the details. Again, I don't have any experience. I've done fishing when I was 8 or 9. Even though I love the outdoors, I really want to do a hunt. So this is kind of the first step for me. So if you are interested, highly recommend checking it out. I know they have no more this year, but they are planning to bring it back next year. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Again, I would love all your support, whether it's liking, subscribing to the channel, buying the links below, supporting me via those facets. It really helps me be able to do more of these videos, which I appreciate all the support. So anyways, let's wrap up. We had dinner last night. Then we went out in the evening and we actually went glassing for animals. So looking on the ridges at the top of the mountains, we were almost at 10,000 elevation, but we found an elk and we found some antelope, which antelope typically aren't up there. One of the guides and one of the instructors, Peter was saying that it's not typical to have them up there, but it was cool to see a couple of antelope and an elk. Thank you, Seashaw. It was incredible, amazing. So you actually, if you look back here, something he told us is like this open area right here that you can kind of see, you actually want to look at the tree line right here. So I'm trying to use my finger as a guide. So tree line here, maybe tree line here, or even over here. You want to look at the tree line because they're not just going to pop out in the middle of nowhere. They're actually going to walk the tree line to make sure they're covered, they're hidden. So as a hunter, or as someone that's going for a hunt, you kind of want to do the same thing. You don't want to just pop out to an open field like, here I am, because they are going to see you. So you need to make sure that when you are hunting or when you're glassing for animals, you want to make sure you're close to that tree line so they can't see you, as that's what they're doing to make sure that you don't see them. So that was a really cool tip yesterday that we learned. It was really exciting. We are about to have breakfast here shortly. We'll be starting day 2. I'll do a recap either tonight or tomorrow morning. Reception's a little spotty up here because we are in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. So if you guys have any specific questions you are interested in, whether it's interested in learning how to hunt, specific to this in terms of rifle, materials, clothing. We're actually going to talk a little bit more about glassing, other things to pack, how to pack your bag, what you want to pack. And of course, it depends on the length of your hunt, 3 days, 5 days. Also, the process of getting a tag. You can't just go and get a tag and go. So again, it's a little bit different. I just saw a question pop up. I'll answer here in a second. But you have to, some states you have to apply for a tag. Utah actually has an option of getting an over-the-counter tag, which I think is something we might be able to do later this fall because I would really love to do hunt. The last question just popped up was how I would compare it to a CrossFit competition. So we're not doing necessarily any fitness out here. We might do a little bit of walking, a little bit of hiking, but most of it we have these buggies that we can get around. which makes it a lot easier. So not lots of physical labor, so completely different. But for me, I really love the learning aspect and putting myself in a completely new environment that I do not know anything about. Even though I did the 100 games last year, it was a little bit of competition last year and a little bit of kind of education of learning really quickly on the fly. But this slows down that aspect of competition, taking that out, and we can focus specifically on learning what we need to do with a rifle. Of course, all the safety firearms rules are in application here, but it's really a teaching component of how you can improve or how you can get started if you're new. Again, that is me. So if you are new, please feel free to leave a comment below of what you want to see a little bit more of, or if you have a specific question that I can look at and then I can use that to ask the instructor and then do a video on that. So I appreciate all support. Again, if you could like, subscribe, share this video, you found it beneficial. Again, all the support helps me. If you are looking for some training gear that's not necessarily related to hunting, you can check out those links below. That will get you ready for a hunt, because I know that's going to entail a lot of conditioning, leg strength, and endurance. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Thanks, Seashaw. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.